Today's video, I'm going to show you guys all of my best strategies for pushing aggressively with the submachine gun. I'm going to give you guys my tips and tricks on how to play aggressive with any SMG, and this is going to be a series that I'm going to be doing. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below on which map I should be doing next. So in order to play aggressively, you're going to need 3 perks. The first one is Technician. This is going to help you have the double stems, so it gives you 2 of these guys. Stem shots are very useful. They help you out in either recovery or to give you a little boost to get there faster. That's why we're using it. But the second thing is this guy right here, the gunho. This helps you to use the stem shot without any slow delay. So once you use this perk, you can use the stem shot and be running at the same time. That's why we're using it, because sometimes without this thing, you're using a stem shot and it's not giving you that boost. So you want to avoid that. There's also dead silence. This is to give us silent movements when we're going in. We're also running the ISO. This is just a submachine gun I'm using for an example. If you guys want the build, this is what I'm rocking. But let me know in the comments down below on which SMG I should be using on the next video and what map I should be playing. So let's get right into it. There's a couple ways, the routes that I take, and I'm going to show you guys the way I do it. So the first thing is me flipping my weapon. So the first thing you want to do is just switch weapons. You tap on the stem, you go for the first one and then the second one, and you're in their spawn, right? This isn't how it's going to go. What I just showed you is just an example of how I would push, but by the time you're pulling out with your double stem, you're supposed to do it all the way back there, like, you know, the first shot, second shot, whatever. By the time you hit your second shot, you pull out your weapon right about like when you pass this spot, because by the time you pull out your weapon, the other team might have the double stem as well. So you got to be really careful. You want to pull out your gun right about here, because that's when they're about to jump. By the time you pull out your gun, they're going to be right here. So you want to like already pre-aim somewhere around here. You just want to keep doing that. Just like get into position, go straight for the left side, because it's easier for your thumb to go to the right than to go to the left. So you want to make sure you're kind of on the left side when it comes to that rush. So once you get to the left side, you can reload, you can do whatever, but I usually go full on. I don't stop. I'm all in. It's just, you know, going in with the flow. And of course you got to check every corner, but I'm just giving you guys an example here. This is what I would usually do. Just get over here, run in and do the work. This right here is how I push B-long. I showed kind of an example, like, hey, this is how I do it. So this is the real way to do it. Just like that. Get in position. This is where you can do multiple things. You can either do a jump over the fence and try to pick them off, and this is really depends on your teammates. If your teammates on the minimap are like, if you see them on a minimap right around here, like right here, this is a good time to jump over the wall. Like if they're not even close to this spot, I wouldn't even bother going over this wall right here. Like if they're not even close by or nobody is in this direction, I would not even bother jumping over. The one thing I would do is probably throw a C4 like over the fence just in case, but that's just my personal opinion. But as soon as you get over here, you kind of want to just keep on pushing hard. Now, I suggest you guys should go straight into their spawn. So you probably should walk around this area, or you can play aggressive, clear the spot out. But in reality, the way I would do it is just to clear everything is by cutting and eliminating anybody back here. So that's what I would do. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how I do a mid push through the house right here on the left side. So this is what I do. I swap over, use the first stem shot as soon as I pass that truck, second stem shot right around here, slide, pull out my gun and go for it. That's how I would do it. You guys can see through all of my videos. That's how I do it. Like I just go all the way in. I go ham. Sometimes it really depends on the enemy, how they play. And if they're playing aggressive, you want to stay around here and then just try to push up, clear everything out. Now, this also comes down to your teammate. If you're right here, you have to check this spot, because if your teammates are not here or over there, you're going to have a hard time. So that's why it really depends on your team, if they're actually back there or not. So then you just want to clear all this spot out. Once you clear this stuff, you are good to go, and the rest is history. Now I'm going to show you how I do a mid push through broken walls. So this is how I do it. First one, second one, around the corner, pull out your weapon, and ta-da, you're ready here, planting the bomb. You're checking everything. You want to make sure you check behind you. I'm just giving you guys a rush route on how I do it personally that works best for me. It all really depends on if the person is really like playing aggressive. Like, it really depends. If the other team is playing aggressive, you got to be really, really careful until you guys meet. And they can also be running double stems. But now I'm going to show you guys another route. This route is the one that I take to A. So you could go this way or that way, however you want. It really does depend on where you spawn. So if you spawn here, you want to already have your gun out like around here, because this is a good spot. You want to make sure you're leaning towards the fence. I've noticed that a lot of people sometimes have snipers, and the snipers, the first thing they're going to look at is this spot right here. So you want to make sure you're on this side and you're already having your guns out like this. They're going to be scoped in, focusing on that spot, but they're not going to see you. So this is a good spot. When you're over here, you want to throw your C4 right up top like this, like up there. And then once you throw the C4, you activate it, you're already inside of A, and it's game over. Now I'm going to show you guys the A push. I just switched rounds a couple of times, but once you get past that, this is where you pull out your gun right here, and you just slide, and you really kind of like feel it out. Think of if you see somebody in front of you while you were sliding, like right here, and they're heading towards this direction, you want to already be pre-aiming that and kind of grabbing that bomb site, and then just try to use the bomb site as your cover. So once you do that, you can like really adjust. You're basically using their shield against them, and that's the best move. I really like this one. It's just running straight through. A lot of people sometimes throw smoke grenades, but that is a lot of work, and it requires time to throw that grenade and smoke grenade. So as a guy that plays aggressive, I'd rather just go in with the flow. But if you have a partner or a teammate that really can just throw a smoke grenade at mid, you know, just throw it across right over there into this box, you're gonna be golden. Because there's some snipers that run double stems, like, believe it or not, like Legendary 5000 is just a different breed. They usually just slide, they got their double stems, and they're ready aiming down sight. And so that's why I say double stem, maybe throw a grenade or something. But when you're double stemming, just try to slide across, peek really quick, see where they're at. And by the time you're over here, make sure you're already aiming down here, because they're going to be looking right through there. This is where they're going to be at. They're going to be right here. By the time you do that mid push, and you're aiming right here, that's exactly where they're going to be. They're going to be right around here. I play this map so many times. I've gotten used to it. This is very, very common. But anyways, I do hope that you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, slap a like, comment down below. For the next video, I'm going to show you how to rush on different maps. Let me know which map I should cover in the next video.